quick steps, but then elongate his stride when he needs to. It's kind of an interesting, you don't see a lot of guys.
No, you don't see that. And what you try to do is, I mean, he has an innate ability to do that, obviously, and as a coach, you try to train that and make it something that's more of a muscle memory circumstance for him, and he's done that. You know, we got to just kind of keep on coming. I told him the moment that we got out here, the first day we was in the lunchroom, I said, hey, you need to be ready because there's some good things that's going to happen if you keep the mindset that you have right now. And that was 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago, whatever that was. So, you know, we're right in the beginning. You know, he ain't anointed or anything yet. There's a lot of work to do, but I like where he's at.
You said last week you wanted to see if he could lower his shoulder and run through guys. Have you been able to see that yet?
Oh, yeah.
And what do you think?
That was good. You know, it was good. And there was something, again, the first time we got pads on, we did a drill where we work on pad level, and it wasn't good. Now, we were just going through a machine over there, and I said, man, your head was on the top of the machine. I said, you're going to get knocked out. You know, so as we continue to do that, he continued to get behind his pads and explaining to him the surface, and he wants to have a limited surface for a defense to be able to hit. And he embraced that. We kept on working on it every single day, and then we got pads on. He started lowering the boom on guys. That was a piece that I was really, you know, really happy to see him do. That he'll deliver a blow.
Because he was kind of an upright guy,
yes.
And now he really runs low.
He runs low. So we work on every day. We work on that. We talk about it. I demonstrated, talk to him about the pad level, and you want to engage guys with the upper surface of your shoulder pads. You don't want to expose all your chest and all of that. And you know, he's taken that on. He's seen it. He accepted coaching, and he's rolling.
I mean, he's kind of a fast learner then. I mean,
yes.
That's not that easy to change.
No, it's not.
Quick.
It's not. You know, and again, you go through, you watch it, and you get coached up on it, and you're saying, well, look, these are the things I'm going to trust coaching. I'm going to trust the other guys in the room because these guys have followed a method that's been successful, and coach has been successful in the past for some guys. He's embraced that, trusted it, and he's having some positive results.
Did you encourage Rojo to put on some weight and get a little better?
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
And
you know, no doubt.
What was
you
the
know,
thinking behind that?
so I mean, the conversation was, you know, for what he wants to do as far as helping this team, you know, and obviously, you know, expanding his profile as a player, that he had to put on weight and he had to get stronger. Period. You know, it was no conversation. You know, and he said, yeah, you know, you need to do that. So we made a short-term goal of him, hey, through the summer, putting on at least 9, 10 pounds at least, you know, and increasing his bench and all those other major lifts. And he did that, you know. So he had a run out here. It wasn't some great run on the surface. It still was like an 8 or 9 yard run, but it was around 6 or 7 yards after contact. And it was clear that extra 10 pounds was the result of that. I mean, he went barreling up through there and he just dragged around 4 or 5 guys. You know, so that was something right there that I think was reaffirming for him to see what that extra weight could do for him, and he hasn't lost any speed on it.
Do you feel like he's at a point where, I know it's not your call, but he could take on 25 carries a game? Is he at that point?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's to be determined how the game flow is and different things like that. One thing with Rojo is, you know, he reminds me a little bit of Tevin in this respect. He can have a great impact on the game and not have to carry it that much. You know, sometimes when you got a guy and you're keeping him fresh, and he's able to give you between 95 and 100% effort, you know, because you can get diminishing returns. You say, well, I want to get this guy a certain amount of carries or a certain amount of plays, and he's only hitting that 80% clip just because of wear and tear. You know, you start getting diminishing returns. And I'm not saying that's going to be the situation with Rojo, but I'm just saying he could be a guy, especially with the other guys we have in the support role, who could be very, very impactful. He might be 20 carries, 21 carries. I'm just talking, just making up numbers. You know, it don't have to be some defining number, because the beautiful thing is we got a lot of other guys. You know, so you don't have the pressure of having, I got to do this or we lose.
How unique is it that you have 2 big guys, but they're both pretty fast guys at the same time?
That's unique. You know, and I mean, you got, you know, some deceptive speed and quickness there, you know, that I think is going to pay some dividends, you know, for us this season. But the guys are, you know, great students of the game. They come to work, ready to work hard, and they're very competitive. So I mean, you put all those things together with their innate abilities, man, it's fun to coach them.
I think he makes it look like he ran the touchdown run down in the team run period.
Who is this now?
Rojo.
Yes.
And he basically said, they got to block 10, I beat the other guy. And he was off tackle.
Yep.
He just got to beat the safety. But it just looks like he just expects to do that. That's if there's a seam. I mean, does he have that mindset that they just...
Yes. You know, and the thing is, what we've done, you know, coming in is get these guys reads. And that's something that the guys, like, I mean, Stephen Carr the other day, he's like, God, I wish I knew these reads in high school. Because you're not 100%, you don't have to come in 100% on instinct. So I tell them, look, right now, based on coaching and different things that we lay out for them, I said, right now your planning is, what's my instinct move on the third level? Because based on the reads, you're going to get to the second level, third level. So you see a guy like Rojo now hitting holes faster because he's more defensive. He line up, you already know where you're going to run. You know right now pre-snap. You know I don't have to get up and feel it. I already know what's going to happen. So it's fun to see those guys just embrace that, and then you get to see the result of it in some of these because they can hit the hole with so much more velocity and more decisiveness because they know where it's going to hit.